What's up, party people? It's your boy, Brian. It is a hot and sticky day here in Brooklyn, so of course I went for a 20-mile bike ride, and about halfway through I was like, I'm going to die. I'm probably going to die. I got a Gatorade. I didn't die, so that was nice, but you know what? You don't have to go out for a ride every day. Sometimes you can stay inside, and it's fine. Anyway, we began the week with some 86 Donruss and Fleer, and by golly, we're going to end the week with 1986 Donruss and Fleer. Start with the Fleer. Nobody's hotter in baseball right now than the Milwaukee Brewers. Nobody is hotter. 14 wins in a row. I mean, what can you say? And what can you say about Goose Gossage? Relief legend. I was just reading about him the other day, about how, with the I think it was with the Pirates, maybe with the White Sox, he was just the best relief pitcher in baseball. But they hired a manager who was like, no, back in my day, relief pitchers were losers. So if you're a good pitcher, you're a starter. So they decided to start him, and he went like 5-17 with an ERA over 4. That was smart. There's Ed Whitson shortly before getting into a fist fight with Billy Martin in Baltimore. Ben Ogilvy, a Brewer. Julio Cruz, not a Brewer. John Stupor, not only is he a Red, he looks very red. Too much sun, kind of like I got today. Bob Forsch, not his brother Ken Forsch, but Bob Forsch. I can identify that this picture was taken at Veterans Stadium by the little championship circle banner up in the top corner. That's Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Look at how fast he is. Ron Robinson, having a larf. Tom Filer, don't know who that is. Joe Johnson, don't know who that is. What is with this photograph? What happened here? A very young Darren Daulton. Dan Quisenberry, whose career was basically in decline at this point. After the 85 World Series, he was never the same. And that makes me sad. Hey, we just talked about Howard Johnson the other day, and here he is with the 86 Mets. He was on deck when the ball went through Buckner's legs. He was the next man up. And you can see him high-fiving Ray Knight when the winning run crossed the plate. 1986 Rookie of the Year Todd Worrell. And Dwayne Henry. Possibly Henry Dwayne. All right, let's do the Donrusses. Here is a puzzle piece. Who could it be? I know, but I'm not going to tell you. Terry Kennedy. Hey, it's Ed Whitson. We've got 2 Ed Whitsons. What a lucky, lucky day. Tom Waddell, not Rube Waddell. If you don't know who Rube Waddell was, look him up. Possibly the most colorful player in the history of baseball. And by colorful, I mean alcoholic and possibly developmentally delayed. Dickie Thon, nice action shot there. Always happy to see Gorman Thomas. Tom Waddell, not Rube Waddell. Dickie Thon. Gorman Thomas. Scott Garrelt. Can you get glasses frames any bigger than that? I mean, they take up at least 70% of his face. Uh-oh. We got rated rookies. We got Ty Gainey, improperly rated. We got Danny Tartabull, properly rated. He was good, and he was also on Seinfeld. Nelson Simmons? No. Glenn Hubbard, sans beard, sans snake. Chris Chambliss, we've been getting a lot of him lately. And finally, Diamond King, Gary Ward. I don't think he really was a Diamond King, but that's a nice picture. I like the Z's in the background. Z is a cool letter. All right, there you have it. See you tomorrow for Monday.